Hey guys, it's that time. Pick a story where in one of the decks or all of the decks could be a story or a message for you. So what I want you to do is to pause the video, take a moment to see which deck is resonating with you. And with that, we'll go ahead and start with deck number 1. All right, you have the Eight of Pentacles. You've got the Queen of Coins. You have the Three of Cups, the Moon, the Two of Cups, overall energy, Queen of Wands, Five of Pentacles, and Four of Wands. Okay, so overall energies. I'm feeling like maybe initially, like someone has moved on. Maybe someone is now in a new relationship. And someone maybe feels like an outsider looking in. So it's possible, depending on, the situation, that let's say, for instance, you're the one that has moved on and you are, living your life, whether it's you're sharing things on social media about your love life or about a career change or vacationing, whatever it is. I feel that somebody like kind of peeked in at what you were up to, and now they feel some type of way about, your life versus them. But I really feel like in a love situation, somebody is upset at the fact that, the ex has moved on. Yeah. Maybe somebody is like, you left me out, you moved on without me. I just kind of feel like somebody had a bruise to the ego. Now, it also may have something to do with a fire sign. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I kind of feel too, if you have been feeling just kind of down and out, that maybe you're deciding to pick yourself up and move forward and find something for you to get into. Find, a new hobby, or just enjoy life and not look back at the past so much. Financially, I feel like maybe, you're saving your money or you're building your money up for things. It seems like you're making plans. Like you're like, okay, I got this much saved. With that, I'm going to do this. And I feel like maybe you're just being strategic in regards to your finances. I also feel like you are trying to see if you have enough to take some sort of trip. Likely you're going to invite some friends, or maybe your friends have invited you to something. And so you're going to try and see if you can afford the trip, if that's within your budget. I feel like you're also having like a lot of fun and enjoying company of a lot of people. If this is about dating, like I said, I kind of feel like maybe you've moved on and you might be ready to put yourself back out there. And so it's likely maybe you're agreeing to meet up with somebody. So you could find yourself going out on dates. And I feel that something could potentially turn into a serious relationship. Something maybe starts off fun and flirtatious, but then I kind of feel like something takes a nosedive and gets deep, like real quick. It starts off, you guys are like joking around about, just surface level things, and then the conversation gets extremely deep. And maybe you start feeling closer and closer to somebody that you just started dating. There's also a possibility that you have friends trying to introduce you to people. Somebody is also trying to get you to come out of your comfort zone, and to be more vulnerable, or to show more emotions. Maybe you just start to feel that way anyway. So, yeah, either way, it seems that you're also going to be dealing with a lot of emotional highs and lows. Um, I don't know what it is, but it's just something that, like, overwhelming feeling that maybe comes out of the blue. You also could be tested with your trust issues or your abandonment issues. It just seems that something might trigger like past emotional disturbances that you've had, different traumas. Something could trigger that. You also might come to the realization that you've been afraid to get close to someone. Maybe you realize that you're the one that's been keeping things surface and fun, out of fear of just like falling too deeply for someone. So you also could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and maybe a Pisces. So in a work situation, it's possible that you could also find love at work. And if so, I feel that, of course, there would be people talking about it, or maybe some sort of gossip going on at the workplace, and maybe people are making you feel insecure. Maybe people are whispering things in your ear, talking about, oh, Joseph, oh yeah, he does that with everybody, or blah, blah, blah. And they're trying to make it seem or take away the connection that you're having with someone. But just focus on, the two of you, this person in front of you that you're getting to know. I feel like you have to go in deeply on your own without listening to what other people are trying to tell you. Experience it for yourself. Creatively, I feel that somebody is writing something, and I feel like you're having to go deep into your imagination. And maybe you're also writing from an emotional space. Maybe part of it is, even if it's fiction, part of it comes from your past experiences. And, maybe it's kind of scary to write those things because you're like, oh, where is this coming from? Or what if people know that this is me? And, you might have some sort of doubts or insecurities when it comes to your whatever your writing endeavor is. But this is your story, and I feel like you just need to get it out. So creatively, definitely looks like you are maybe writing some sort of romance. Now, if you are in a committed relationship, something could be going on. Like your intuition might be heightened, or you got alarms going off everywhere because you're maybe suspicious of something going on. Maybe you feel like your partner is getting too chummy with somebody, or maybe you just detect something, period, and you're like, I don't know, I think they might be messing with somebody. And it is a possibility that there is a third party in a picture, and that's what you're picking up on. Now, if it's not going to be, something about romance or cheating, it just still indicates that there may be a third party that's influencing your relationship. So especially like someone's mom, if your partner is acting weird or whatever, and you just start to suspect, you're like, I feel like somebody else is like you know, in my person's ear. It likely is, but if it's not, like as far as cheating, it's just a third wheel, somebody else that's just getting too deep into the relationship. So eventually too, you might need to set boundaries if that's the case. Something could be going on where, like, if you have a family business, um, maybe something's going on where either you need to work there, you're asking, can you work at the family business? Or you have some sort of fear that you're going to have to inherit the family business. If that's something that you're not wanting, it might be, a fear of yours. Like, I didn't really want to run the family business, but I think they want me to. Maybe you don't know how to run a business, and, just all these negative thoughts might come out. In regards to relationships, I feel that maybe nothing is perfect, and there's a need to work on a relationship. So I don't know if there have been some issues in the past where you and your partner are trying to work towards a common goal. So there could be a willingness to build together. After some sort of initial hiccup in a relationship, there's a decision to work together. Something about family and relationships seem to stand out too. I don't know if your family is very influential of your love life. I don't know too if you are meeting someone through family. And then, like I said, if you are writing some sort of book or something, you might be nervous about what family members are going to say or think. So it kind of looks like the minute you move on from someone, if you are, you know, single and you're going through some sort of breakup, or you've been broke up for a long time, but, like if there was anybody that you were having a hard time moving on from, it seems like the minute you do that, of course, they reach out to you. Like they can feel that you're no longer connected to them or thinking about them. Now, it's possible that somebody is trying to get you to trust them again, or you are trying to get someone to trust you again. So I don't know if at some point, somebody got caught talking about somebody, or somebody just broke your trust. I feel like you're suspicious of somebody's friendship, especially a female who is suspicious of her guy and one of his friends or his lifestyle. You might be suspicious about his sexuality. You're like, I don't understand why he wants to hang with the guys all the time, or I think it's strange that he's so chummy with him. So I don't know. I feel like maybe there's some sort of growing suspicions in regards to a guy and his lifestyle and his friends. Again, I kind of feel that somebody is trying to introduce people, trying to play matchmaker. Now, this could be business related too. Maybe you're just doing a lot of networking, or you will be. All right, kind of feels like maybe there's also been some sort of messages coming through to you in a dream, but it's still confusing in regards to what was being relayed to you. It's like, I heard that part. I was able to read this message, but I don't know exactly what I'm supposed to do with this information. So I feel like you're receiving information in your dreams, but you don't know what to do with it. You don't understand it. And maybe, things aren't finished being pieced together. So I'm getting that somebody also needs to take a stand in regards to their family or set boundaries. Somebody also might be asking for information about your family that you grow suspicious of. There could be some anxiety too about paternity issues. It kind of feels like something could be blocking or preventing two people from getting close together. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of feeling like maybe someone is actually trying to prevent two people from meeting or coming together or being together. I'm also seeing that somebody has a secret or they're withholding information. They're like, I can't talk about that. I feel like somebody is also deleting and cleaning up evidence of something. You might wonder how somebody knows some kind of information, and so you try to scrub everything connected to whatever it is that this person's suspicious about. But it could be that you're just dealing with someone who's highly intuitive, unless this is, reversed. But yeah, I feel like somebody is trying to cover up some sort of information. All right, yeah, so that is all for deck number 1. Moving on to deck number 2. You have the 3 of Wands, the 4 of Cups, the 8 of Pentacles, the Lovers, Temperance, overall energy, Knight of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Pentacles. All right, so financially, I feel like there are things that you guys are doing, trying to find some sort of financial balance. Maybe you're trying to figure out what it is that you need to save. You're like, okay, maybe if I do this and do that, then things will balance out. Maybe you're also looking to pick up some sort of extra income. I kind of feel like you are trying to move forward with some sort of plans. Well, it actually looks like you already started something. And now it's more about being strategic about what your next plan of action is. You're like, okay, I got that out the way. What's next? You might be having some sort of business ideas or plans on the horizon. And maybe too, you're wanting to bring someone in on board with you. You might have to do something for yourself. I don't know that other people are going to want to be involved or help you, or maybe they just don't have enough interest in whatever this is. So you might end up having to do something on your own. I feel like you're also getting lost in your work. It seems like you're also documenting things, or you're just being very detailed about you're being very detailed about something in regards to a relationship or something that you're working on. I'm sorry. Something that you're working on, like a passion project. Whatever's going on, I feel that you're establishing some sort of peace or balance in your life. If you're in a relationship, I feel like certain things have happened that is making you question your relationship, or where your heart is, or what you want from this person, or what your expectations are in this relationship. And it could be too that someone had to be inserted into your life as a distraction to get you to kind of like, hey, pay attention, this is serious. Like, do you want to be in this relationship or not? What sort of things need to be addressed in this relationship? Are you doing things for yourself, or have you just become somebody for your partner? So I don't know. It just seems like maybe somebody is going to come into your life that makes you pose these type of questions to yourself. I also feel like there is a relationship that needs to heal, or it's in a process of healing. There could also be some sort of communication issues, so just make sure that you're listening to someone, and then actually listening to what they're saying. Make sure you're cautious about what you have to say or how you're expressing your feelings. Now, also spiritually, I feel like there is somebody that you're connected to from a distance. You might be in denial about this connection initially, or telling yourself that you don't have feelings for someone when you do. This also could be from the perspective of somebody that is keeping tabs on you or watching you. I feel like maybe somebody they're holding back. They do have feelings for you, but I don't know, they need to work on how they express that. It's possible somebody is more afraid of looking stupid rather than taking a risk for what they want. Mm. Again, I just kind of feel like you are working on some sort of passion project. You're doing something that you really care about and you're putting a lot of time and effort into it, whatever it is. It looks like you're also cleaning something away, cleaning away debris. Um, If you just moved into a house, it seems like you're having to make some sort of minor repairs. You're doing some light cleaning and just a lot of little things to help you feel back on track. Mm. It seems like you've got some important decisions to make. And somebody might be put into your life to help you make these decisions. There may be something significant in regards to a Sagittarius and maybe a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. If this is about a relationship that fell apart, I feel like somebody wants forgiveness, and maybe you guys are agreeing to working on the relationship and just seeing where things go. I kind of feel like since a breakup happened, somebody has already improved their life a little bit and now has a more of a busy pattern or schedule than they had in the past. And now it's like having to make time for somebody who wants to come back. It's like, well, I moved on and I healed, and this is what I've been doing, and this is what I'm focused on, and I'm not dropping everything for it to focus on you. And even if that's something that you did in the past, I feel like you're not doing that again this time around. Mm. Hmm. Hmm. So it also looks like you are anticipating news, or you're waiting for something, waiting on some sort of response. Um, and it might start to take a long time because I feel like you start to feel rejected. You might start to feel like somebody is stringing you along. This can be career or anything else, but any other type of relationship. But um, sorry, I was saying that it seems like you start to feel rejected. Basically, it doesn't matter whether it's related to career or something personal, romantic. It just seems like because it's taking so long to get a response, you start to feel, um, rejected. Now, something else I started to pick up too um, is that somebody might be trying to get your attention. Somebody might, from a distance, maybe doing something, trying to connect with you, trying to channel your energy. Um, and maybe this is coming from the perspective of the person that's at a distance, where they feel like you're ignoring them or rejecting them because you're not acknowledging them or responding to their telepathy. They're like, can't you feel me, sending these telepathic messages to you? And actually, too, what this person is doing might be draining you of your energy, even, if that's not their intention. So, but I feel like because somebody is trying so hard to connect with you spiritually or telepathically, that it's taking a toll on you. Yeah. I feel like there is a lot going on when it comes to something emotional. I kind of feel like there is an overseer, an angel, or a spirit guide that is trying to do something for you, trying to help you or assist you in some way. I'm feeling like initially you don't recognize this and then you get it. Okay, I kind of feel like something is like this is urgent, like wake up, or I don't know, I just kind of feel like there is some sort of urgent message waiting for you, or if this is someone who is sending you their energy or trying to connect with you that way, they feel like it's urgent. Someone definitely does not like to be ignored, though. I feel like somebody is also needing to recover or heal. I don't know how your health has been. It seems like, in regards to health, things are pretty healthy with you. Maybe in the past something happened that you're having to recover. It also could be that maybe you are trying to send some sort of healing energies to someone who needs it. Also, if you're the one that is trying to send the energy to somebody, you might actually be draining yourself by doing that. Maybe it takes a lot of energy if you do like energy work or Reiki or something from a distance. Okay, I feel that somebody is also stressing over work but needs to just kind of relax and not take something so seriously. Something could be going on with an Aquarius. Okay, I'm feeling like somebody has put a lot of work and energy into doing something for you or trying to create something for you. And maybe this person feels like it is their efforts are going unnoticed. You also could be feeling this way at work, like you're being very generous with your time and energy. for a work project, and maybe you aren't receiving recognition for all that you're doing. It's possible too that you're considering letting your job go. Okay, I don't know. I really feel that somebody's trying to relay a message to you and you aren't hearing it, or you're ignoring it. Now, you also might be ignoring your feelings that you're having. It could be that you're feeling very deeply about somebody, but you're trying to turn those feelings off, instead of embracing these feelings. I don't know why you're having to ignore these feelings or turn them off. Especially, if these are some sort of romantic feelings that you're having for somebody. Um, I don't know, it just seems like you're trying to turn it off. You're trying not to have these feelings. You're like, I don't want to feel this for this person. Maybe there's a fear of rejection or disappointment. Um, Maybe it's who you have these feelings for. I don't know. Maybe it's something about the relationship. I mean, about the person that you shouldn't be having feelings for. If you have a twin flame, it's possible that something about the twin flame connection maybe needs healing. Maybe your twin is crying out to you or needs some sort of help, or they're suffering in some way. Now, you don't necessarily have to call them or reach out to them, but maybe you should just, do some sort of meditation or send that energy towards them. It could be that somebody, like, they have too much pride to just like let you know that they're going through something. Or maybe it's not just a you thing. Like, say you're in some sort of, the separation period between you and your twin, and you've already gone through that runner chaser dynamic, and now you guys have gone your separate ways or whatever. I kind of feel like maybe somebody needs assistance. And so it's not that they're intentionally trying to shut you off, but maybe just not talking about the fact that they need some sort of help, period, with anybody, with the people around them. But you can still feel it. So if you have a twin, maybe it'd be a good idea to send some sort of healing energy towards them. They might be in trouble or something. Um, yeah, whether it's meditation or you want to burn a candle. Um, yeah. So I'm also feeling that maybe you're needing to help someone like let go or transition, especially more so if somebody is like sick. Um, Something could be going on where you're needing to just like pray for somebody. Now, I don't remember which reading that was where I was picking up on somebody being in a hospital, but it could be like something similar where, um, and of course, this is like a situation where it just seems like, well, you already know, but you're just trying to hold on. Like maybe there's a need to just like stop with that push and pull and just do or help that person let go, especially if you know that person wants to leave or if there's nothing that can be done. Maybe it's for a pet. Maybe something's going on where you want to hold on to a pet and you know it's suffering. So I don't know. I'm feeling like something needs to be released so that there can be peace and there won't be any more suffering going on. Mm, hmm. I don't know too if you're having any type of financial issues. But it seems like you're trying to do something that will manifest more money. Hmm. I feel like overall, because this something has been just like even doing this reading while I had to like pause, I kind of feel like something is really nudging at your spirit. Something is needing your attention. I feel like it's a person in need. Um, Whether you know it or not, if it maybe you have a suspicion that somebody might need your prayers, just send it to them because somebody isn't asking for help. And then this also might be someone who's very generous and that's always helping other people, but no one's looking out for them. All right, I hope that makes sense for deck number 2. Let's go ahead and start with deck number 3. All right, you have 4 of Cups, 2 of Cups, the World, the Sun, Strength, overall energy, Knight of Cups, Queen of Wands, and 3 of Wands. So again, I'm kind of getting a situation where maybe someone is ignoring a signal, ignoring signs, or ignoring their own emotions. In a love situation, it seems as if maybe you aren't noticing that you have a potential love interest in front of you because emotionally you're blocked or focused on something else, but this person is trying to get you to notice them. I feel like you're also just like thinking about your feelings a lot or thinking about somebody that you care about. It could be that you're actually waiting. Maybe you're waiting on someone else to come along, but something else is in front of you. I do feel like ultimately something's going to get your attention. You're going to notice whatever this is. Maybe you do decide to give someone a chance or open your heart up to someone else. And I feel like once you let go of some sort of emotional block, it's going to be very freeing or liberating for you. Mm, yeah, I'm getting a very similar energy that was in deck number 2. It seems like there is this anticipation, like somebody is like, okay, I did something for you, or I wrote something. Did you notice? Did you see it? And I feel like somebody really wants you to see something that they did, but you're fixated on something else. You're not paying attention. It could be that somebody is trying to write out that they love you, or that they care about you. Mm, hmm. I don't know. Maybe you don't like who. Maybe you are aware of it, but you just don't like the person, or don't care what they have to say. But I feel like you care. I feel like you care. I feel like you're just trying to hide your feelings. Mm. I especially get a connection that you might be having with someone that is far away or at a distance. I feel like you're having a connection with them. Mm. I'm also getting energies that indicate movement, then blockages. Movement, then blockages. Eventually, though, I feel like, you're going to overcome some sort of obstacles that keep getting in the way. Hmm. I'm feeling too that maybe someone views you as temptation, but this person might be very disciplined and they don't want to just like fall in love. They want to control how something plays out. Now, there could be a possibility of somebody being in a relationship, and that might be why this person's being disciplined. Um, yeah. It could be just a situation where someone is just really loyal to someone else, even though they're attracted to you. I feel like there's going to be some sort of good news on the way for you, though. And I also feel like there's going to be some sort of positive changes coming into your life. You do need to be prepared for whatever this is. Um, I feel that you're going to receive like a lot of encouragement or motivation from spirit. I feel like you're being encouraged to do something. Maybe it's to pursue your dreams, your dream job. Um, Maybe it's to allow yourself to fall in love. Mm, it just seems like it's something that you really care about, something that you would really want to do. And I feel like if you've been holding back, then you're being encouraged to go ahead and, you know, take some sort of action towards it. Let it happen. For the most part, I'm getting like positive energy, like something is good, it's uplifting. Um, I feel like your faith is going to be restored. And it seems like there's going to be some sort of clarity. Maybe you were blinded by something, or you couldn't see, or you couldn't understand. But I'm feeling like you're going to be very clear about what it is that you need to be doing, or it's going to be very clear about how someone feels about you. I feel like you're going to feel seen. Seems too like you're going to get an ego boost, or you're going to get that recognition that you've been wanting. And it could be some sort of success at work, or maybe you were feeling invisible by the world, and now something's happening where the world sees you, or people see you. It's like people see you. You weren't invisible. Um, but it does seem like maybe you were being eclipsed. Maybe your talent was being eclipsed. your voice, any type of abilities, but I feel like that's being removed. I feel like there's also a relationship that is going to have an opportunity to be explored. I feel like if that relationship hasn't started yet, it should take place going into fall season. Should be some sort of new beginnings. Now, there's also the possibility that there's going to be some traveling for you or relocating. You're going to experience something very new and exciting. I see someone also being sunburned though. So I don't know, make sure you're using sunscreen. It also could be that you're vacationing someplace very warm or you're just spending a lot of time outdoors. Somebody is going to attempt at sun gazing. And I do feel that somebody is being charged by the sun. I'm seeing some sort of big energy charge. That may be something that you're needing to get back to, especially if that's something that you used to do and then you stopped. I feel like you need to get back into it. Now, there could be something significant in regards to a fire sign. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Now, I do feel like a fire sign has been thinking about you. And whoever this fire sign is, I feel like you moved on from them. The relationship itself was very turbulent. I feel like this person had many chances to correct themselves with you, but they didn't. Or they never had a chance to. Yeah, I feel like you've moved on from that energy. This person is still spying on you, and they're going to find out, more so if you're like on social media at some point, that you're in a relationship, like you moved on from them. If it's not that they find out that you're in a relationship, they find out that they're just going to understand that you're no longer thinking about them or into them like you used to be. Somebody's trying to find out if you're in a relationship. Again, if you're on social media, it could be them going through your things, old posts. If someone has left any comments under your pictures, they might be trying to figure out what the nature of that relationship is or was. I feel that there is somebody who has feelings for you, but they're refusing to show you. They're not acknowledging it. This is somebody else aside from that fire sign energy I picked up on. This is somebody new. Um, and I feel like this person is trying to find out information about you. Oh. This person is also trying to figure out like what your type is. I feel like you're also going to have an opportunity to fulfill something that you didn't get a chance to. Some opportunity is going to come around for you again. It's kind of like second chances. It might be a fourth or fifth chance, but I feel like you're going to have an opportunity to fulfill something that you desired. Yeah, you may have felt like you missed out on something or you didn't get a chance to have this experience or explore something, and you're going to get your chance. Definitely seems like some sort of relocating or traveling could be taking place. Any insecurities you've been having, I feel like you're going to overcome them. It's kind of looking like at some point you had somebody blocked, not out of spite, but more so because you just did not want to see what that person had been up to as you healed. And maybe now you're going to remove that block. You're ready to see what's going on in their life, or maybe you're not as bothered to see, their postings, or, vice versa. Maybe you didn't even know that somebody had you blocked, but maybe that block is not there anymore. I'm seeing something about jumping through hoops. It could be that you want somebody to prove their love for you by jumping through hoops. Now, I feel like there's an earth sign that could also be pursuing you at some point, or they're getting ready to. This person also might be very popular or gets like a lot of attention, or they're famous even. I feel like somebody is symbolically being burned by someone else's light. It's like you've got to be able to keep up with this person. Okay, so for instance, it depending on, a love situation. Let's say you end up dating someone who's extremely popular and or famous. I feel like you need to have thick skin to be around this person, because their light is just always shining and it overpowers everybody. I don't know, it's just like they overshadow people, or if you get too close to them, I don't know, it can have an adverse effect. So just have thick skin, because I don't know, whoever this person is, it just seems like they're always in the spotlight. And you can also potentially get criticized in some way by being with this person, even if you don't have nothing to do with what they're being criticized for. But yeah, I kind of feel that you could potentially be burned by somebody else's light. This also could be reversed. Maybe someone is trying to keep up with you, but they're being burned. Either way, they need to have thick skin. I also feel that you're having like a surge of confidence. So if you have been lacking confidence before, I feel like you're going to have like this surge of confidence, or a surge of inspiration. Something is also coming off as being very empowering. I feel like you have a very strong presence around you, or you will. This person has a very dominating presence. Again, they dominate with their light. You also might get involved with a person of authority. If this is career related, maybe you are going to be in a very powerful position, or you're working with a very powerful person. I feel like you need to be able to carry your own weight if that's the case. Somebody also might have a God complex. But that doesn't scare you. I also get kind of like a conversation where somebody is like, most people run from me, or most people are intimidated from me, but not you. So I feel like you are also being admired for the fact that you're so brave, or so nonchalant, or you're just not affected by someone's presence like the norm. It's like you have a natural shield. You might not be as innocent as you appear or look. I'm feeling like somebody is also going to get like a powerful tattoo. Something that is very powerful for you, or is a sign of your strength. And ultimately, I feel that you are ready to face your fears, whatever fears you had in the past, or whatever, I don't know, if you were procrastinating about something. I feel like you're just ready to face whatever it is that maybe you were running from in the past or ignoring in the past. I feel like you're like, okay, I'm not running anymore. I'm ready to deal with this. There's someone who's going to be jealous of your strength. Somebody is also feeling some type of way because you're unaffected by whatever it is that they try to do to you. So if somebody is trying to cast you out or make you go away or doesn't want to see you succeed, I don't know, whatever it is that they're doing is not affecting you. And you're just coming off so unbothered in this I feel like people who don't like you or this person in particular, it's nothing they can do about it. It's just like, oh well, but they are kind of like, damn, like how are they able, why are they not bothered by this, or why aren't they affected by this? It's possible that you're holding a grudge against an air sign, or they're holding a grudge against you. I feel like something can also be resolved with communication. Somebody is petty in the way they communicate or express themselves, but once they just kind of speak up and talk, issues will go away. Yeah, so that's basically what I have for you guys. Hopefully some things resonated. Feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending love and grace.